is Carlos. I am from Austin, Texas. I'm 37 years old. And I've been in the Czech Republic for almost 5 years. Life in the Czech Republic for me is very easy. I think it would be harder if I didn't speak English. If I spoke only French, for example, I think I would have a much harder time. But people here are usually pretty eager to speak English. I know all the Czech mistakes. I can usually tell when if I'm speaking and a person's not going to know the word that I'm saying, and I can tell when they're pretending, usually, and just kind of nodding that they understand. I don't speak Czech, so it's kind of nice not knowing anything and just being kind of ignorant to the politics and all the negative things of a society. I just don't know what's going on, so it's kind of pleasant. So when I first came here, the immediate Czech response that I learned was sort of a very stone face, very reserved sort of behavior, not just to outsiders, but just to anybody. And coming from the United States, and specifically from Texas, where everyone is it's like a friendly place, even just like a customer store clerk experience, where they're just not rude. I perceived it as rude, but they're just direct and short, and there's no nonsense with communicating with Czechs. They just get to the point and get out. And I was not used to that when I first came. In my free time, I try to do artistic things. I have a web comic that I draw. It's a Czech-themed web comic with Czech superheroes that I've created. Originally, I wanted to write it as a Czech and sort of be anonymous. That way maybe it would be more acceptable to Czechs, but they just immediately knew right away that it wasn't a Czech person doing it because you can't hide the foreignness, and I was writing in English. The topics that I usually write about they can be trivial, anything from a type of Czech food to European Union politics. They're most interested in the fact that it's from a foreigner's perspective, like a Czech narrative through a foreigner's eyes. And yeah, that's pretty fun. Yeah, I had started volunteering for a company called KO9, which was under the umbrella of Romadrome. It's like a whole different thing. I was looking for specifically Roma children. It was nice. It wasn't very organized, so I just kind of would go there and not really have much to do. So they stopped doing it because of funding or something, and then we just kind of lost touch. And then I inquired about Meta, and here I am. This year I've been working with a group of kids from. I really like it because. They're from all around the world. They're all extremely nice kids, and they're eager to learn, and it's just pleasant to be around them. I enjoy volunteering because pretty much all of my private lessons, my paid lessons, are people who make a lot of money, basically, and which is nice for me. But it's also a slice of the Czech Republic that's the only thing I'm exposed to. And I only see people who make decent money, and I only see people who don't really have the same problems as the rest of the country. So it's nice to see, even though these kids are foreign, it's nice to help people that maybe don't have the same means as the others. And it makes me feel really good. I like to help them as well. But yeah, I think I would be pretty unsatisfied with myself if I wasn't doing something good. What I find interesting working with kids specifically and in a group is that they all are in the same place. They all know that English is not their first language. They all know that Czech is not their first language. So there's no embarrassment or humiliation when they make mistakes. There's a little bit, of course, I get like any kid, but if they're having a pronunciation problem, they don't turn red and sweat, and you have to run out of the room. They're all in the same boat, as they say. And yeah, and of course, I'll clown a pronunciation for them as well to make them feel like it's okay to make a mistake and it's okay to not do it right.